Hello, everybody. Hi, Tracy.
How
Nice
are you?
to
How
meet
are you,
you.
beautiful?
I'm fine. I'm fine, but a little bit tired because I have a lot of work after the this special period for all of us. So
Oh,
I'm
for the COVID.
yes, because for my profession it was a really very difficult period because uh, it's very dangerous for us to work at this time. So I closed the office for 2 months, and now everything is over over my head.
And now there's too much work. Well, let me
Yes,
just very quickly introduce you to all of our viewers. This is the beautiful Dr. Rumyana Marinova. She is a doctor of dentistry, and I do have to brag that was it last year, Rumi, you put me back in Invisalign braces, or was it 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years
It
ago.
was two
Yeah.
years ago. My teeth were shifting. I flew over to Bulgaria, to Sofia, and that's Rumi's work.
Oh,
And
how-
Rumi got my teeth. It took what about 10 weeks of the Invisalign, and it adjusted my bite, and now I have my beautiful smile back. Thank you. How
are they
lucky am I?
are they okay now? Your smile?
They're perfect. I don't grind. I don't bite myself. It's perfect. And for those of you who are looking for a beautiful dentist, I highly recommend Dr. Rumyana Marinova. How's your family? How's your daughter?
My daughter is last grade this year, so she's finishing school, and she has a final exam now today and the day after today, and she's graduate finish, and she's maybe she's looking for a good university to study for the next years, for the next few years. So we are now in a that time that, but the bad thing is that they don't have their celebration for the
Their
graduation.
graduation.
They don't have, but this is a chance. Who
This
knows?
is life. Yeah, it's life where we are right now. And I want to just point out that in Rumiana's family, Rumiana is the beauty queen, and your daughter is a basketball player, and she's an incredible basketball player.
Yes, she's very sportive girl. She's very, very sportive. She had before a big ambition to become NBA player in USA, but now she's a step back because she has a lot of injuries because of basketball. So now I think she will study something different, and she stopped with her basketball career.
Do you
It's
think that she'll go into
very
dentistry?
sad for her, but it's very difficult to be a professional basketball player. She has a lot of injuries.
Yeah, yeah. So Rumi, let's talk about when you won Mrs. Globe, because the thing that I love about Rumiana is she's so um, soft and gentle, and we have this, and you have made me laugh so many times over the years because you do things that would you wouldn't expect. So we have this one clip, and I wish I could play it right now, but here's the elegance. And when you meet Rumiana, like all of our Mrs. Globes, she's uber elegant. And I've always wanted to ask you about this. The camera went on you. It was before the show, during rehearsal, and you looked at a girl and you go, "I kill you."
Yes, I remember. It was funny. It was so funny. Yes, yes, yes. I used
And he,
Before I used this very often. I kill you. I was angry to somebody or something. I always use it. I kill you.
I kill you. So, Rumi, you have accomplished a lot in your life, and you are the first and only world winner from Bulgaria. So when you came to Mrs. Globe, um, what were you thinking coming into the contest
Coming into the contest, I
as
didn't
Mrs.
expect,
Bulgaria?
yes, I didn't expect anything. I have no expectation. I have no hope to win, of course, because Bulgaria is a very small country. Most of the people even don't know where it is. Most of the people even didn't heard about Bulgaria. So I don't have any expectation. I didn't know what I have to do, what to expect. Nothing. Just I came like a vacation, I don't know, like a vacation maybe. So it was a great experience. It was amazing. Most of all, I like that we met such a different people, so many different people from different kind of different countries from all over the world. So that was a precious time for me, very precious, and I can't forget this year when I won, because it was a life changing, for sure, for sure. It was a life
Share
changing.
with us, share with us how you won in 2004?
2004, yes, 2004,
2004.
yes.
And okay, and now it's
To be
2020, and people still recognize you as Mrs. Globe in Bulgaria because you're the only world winner. Tell us how being the only world winner of Mrs. Globe in your country, what that feels like.
I became a really very famous. Just after the contest, it was like this. For one night, I woke up as a very famous, as a star, as a famous person in Bulgaria. The central TV news announced about my um, crown, about my title. All the journalists from all the TVs, the newspapers was waiting for me on the airport, and I was in every on the title page of every newspaper, all the magazines. I were in the shows, all the shows. It was really daydreaming moment. I don't know what to say.
And you became the face of a very prominent cosmetic company for 2 years. They ran the entire campaign, and not just as Rumi, but as Mrs. Globe. That was really an exciting time.
Yes,
Aroma Cosmetics, right?
aroma. Yes, exactly. You remember. I
Of course,
became
I remember.
face of the biggest cosmetic company in Bulgaria. It was a great honor. It was really unexpected for me. Before that, I didn't um, I didn't have experience in a pageant. That was my first and last pageant ever. I haven't been to the other pageant. I don't need to go any any other place. It was my first and last, and my love forever.
And we're so lucky that you became our Mrs. Globe because you've been such an integral part of our family over the years. You know, I know that there's a lot of people who are watching, a lot of women who are watching, and one of the things that they might say is, I really want to go to Mrs. Globe, but I don't speak enough English. When you came to Mrs. Globe, you spoke very little English.
Yes, this is true, but this is not the reason to not to
Stop.
try. Yes, yes. Even if you don't speak, you can try, because all the people are very warm, and they welcome you and they make you feel very calm. So don't worry about this. And after that, you have enough time to study and to improve your English. So this is not a reason to refuse the Mrs. Guo pageant.
I love it. So for, I learned these very unique sides of all of our Mrs. Globes. And very quickly, I just want to say that Dolores is watching our Mrs. Globe 2002. I just saw Rihanna pop on, and they're all sending hearts and love. So our former Mrs. Globes are also watching this interview. So, Dolores, Adi's in our thoughts and prayers, and that for his fast recovery. I just want to send that out really quickly. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So during my years with the Mrs. Globe, I learned a lot of inside, not secrets, but kind of beauty secrets and whatnot, the different ways. And there's one that I love about you, Rumi, and because I'm also this way, is that one of Rumi's beauty secrets, and it's definitely one of my beauty secrets, is the importance of sleep.
Okay.
Rumi is a serious sleeper. I'm a serious sleeper too. How many hours do you like to sleep every night?
I can say that 8 hours is not enough. It's
Me
good.
too.
No, 8 hours is okay, but I prefer 10.
Exactly. The double five, 10 hours. You know, when I wake up at 8, I feel almost dizzy and not quite clear. When I get 10 hours of sleep, I can think, and people say, how do you manage your whole day if you sleep 10 hours? And I say, I'm so awake. I can accomplish so much because my brain is so clear and my body feels so healthy.
Yes, I
Yeah.
lose a lot of time when I sleep 10 hours, but I'm more, uh, have more power when I'm after 10 hours sleep. I feel much better to work after 10.
Yes. And I
Yes.
just have to say that I have woken up in hotel rooms with Rumi, and I had the pleasure of staying at your beautiful house last time when I was getting my teeth fixed. And she wakes up just as beautiful as she is right now. It's unbelievable. She's such a gorgeous woman. Rumi, share a little bit about you're a very accomplished woman. You, of course, are Mrs. Globe. You are a mother who has raised a very successful daughter who's launching. You are a very successful dentist. What is one of the self-esteem secrets that you can share with women to stay on focus with your dreams?
Okay, my secret is not exactly the secret, but I always do something every day for me, and I every day have my time. Even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every day I have my time, and I'm trying to keep my harmony. And though I don't let somebody to break my harmony. I'm doing sports, doing yoga, taking care of myself. I like massages. I like care for face. So this is my secret. I think that most of the women do this, but I do it every day. It's very important to do it every day, to have your time every day.
I think that this is so true, and that's why in the beginning I was opening up saying it's so important when the pressures of life and in business and in personal relationships that it's easy to lose yourself, you know, and it's so important that you take that time every day and reconnect with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, especially
No, no.
now because at this moment, I told you that we are really very busy at this moment, and we have to work in a very special conditions. We have to wear all these equipments. We have to use self-protecting equipments, and it's very difficult. So I have to be very focused every day, and I have to work many hours because for every patient now I do for a long time. Procedure is longer because we have many procedures for protection. I'm trying to protect me, myself, my family, my staff, my patient, and this is really very difficult. And
Yeah,
to,
Ruby, as a doctor of dentistry, can you share with us anything about the coronavirus that in the medical community you have been given information about safety for the virus or anything that might be unique?
I can say that we don't have any special information. I think that the information is for everybody. I uh, I think that some of the doctors know more, but we know the same. The very important things is to take care of yourself, of your hygiene, to be careful of your personal contacts, to use antiseptics. I use so many antiseptics that my hands are very dry, but that's life. Now the situation is like this. And when you go to dentist, make sure that your dentist um, keep on mind all the safety um, rules that they use, all the masks. Uh, they make antiseptics on all the unit before every patient. So be careful.
Yeah, good advice. Very good advice. For those of you who are just joining us, this is the beautiful Mrs. Globe 2004, Dr. Rumyana Marinova, the only world winner of the Mrs. Globe title from Bulgaria, and still very famous in Bulgaria as the only world winner. So if you have any questions for Rumi, go ahead and pop them up right now. We have just a few more minutes. So Rumi, do you, go
To
ahead.
you, questions to you? Yes,
Okay.
I have one question. I don't know if it's very if it's good to speak about this, but yesterday and the day before, I heard that there is a big protest in USA. And are you safe? Is everything okay with this now?
Yes, thank you for asking about that. Thank you, because so many people, you know, with being an American, the very first thing we say is, it's your fault, America, that the rest of the world is in trouble. And people, I don't think they realize what it means to live here and in such a large country. So what happened was that we had something that, in my opinion, was very, very wrong that happened with our police force. Now, the majority of our police force are good men and women, but by all appearances, what happened to me personally, it appears like murder, and it was with an African American man, and it was with a white policeman, and the African American man ended up dying of what appears to be complications from the altercation that took place with the policeman. So that's what happened. Since then, we have such a beautiful system in place where we are allowed to protest and to have a voice. It's our First Amendment right. But within that, what happened is that with all the positive protesting that was taking place, there are groups and organizations that are just not good people. And they took something that is meant to be a voice for an injustice that was done in the United States to create change. And now they have begun looting and destroying property. And it's so sad because, you know, people are just coming out of COVID. They've been back to work 1 week, and now their businesses are completely destroyed. So yes, it is as real as what you're seeing on the news. We are in a lockdown again. Here we have an 8 o'clock curfew at night where we are. I live 1 hour south of Los Angeles, and the crowds came as close as 20 minutes from our area. And, you know, we can just hope and pray for the healing of both what happened to the gentleman that was murdered, as well as just to our communities as well. So just, as much as people might get mad at America, keep us in your thoughts and prayers right now, because we really need it. There's a lot of hurting people. And, of course, civil unrest is never fun. It's always a little bit unnerving. But I'm personally okay. Our family is my family is personally okay. But it's very, very sad. It's close to us. Yeah, thank you for asking about that, Rumi.
Okay, I hope to finish this I don't know, the protest is okay, but it's turned to something dangerous. So I hope to be safe, to stay safe. And
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's it's always hard to see when your country goes into a crisis. Every country has good, beautiful people that want for the best, and then we all have idiots too that just have to go in and ruin things. And so, but you know what? I believe in karma, and I believe in justice, and the right thing will come from this for sure. So let's see what else. If anybody has any questions for the beautiful Dr. Rumyana, let us know, because we're about to sign off. Rumi, did you hear what we're doing at Mrs. Globe this year at our 25th year anniversary? So Mrs. Globe is known for our beautiful, beautiful crowns, one of a kind in the world, and our crowns are known for their beautiful head chain. This year at Mrs. Globe, we are debuting, our head chain is going to be in simulated diamonds.
Oh, very nice.
So it's a beautiful keepsake, and all of our former winners will have the opportunity to also get. Do you have your crown with you?
Yeah, yes. I have a head chain.
That's right. So this is our beautiful Mrs. Globe crown. Put that on your head, Rumi. Let us see how beautiful.
Which one? I have two.
Okay, so again, Rumyana, hold that one up, Rumi. Rumyana has the original, this is the original Mrs. Globe crown. We retired it many, many years ago, and I love seeing it because, I don't get to keep one of those in our collection. They go home with the world winner, and then we updated our look, and Rumyana also has, you're like Dolores, you have two, and Gohar.
Do you have one of these copies?
I don't.
You don't have? Wow.
I don't have. You are Mrs. Globe, not me. You have it.
Cool.
I would be curious to see which crown people like. So I remember when you wanted that. That's a beautiful original Mrs. Globe crown. And then our new one, we updated with that beautiful signature head chain. And our head chain this year at our 25th anniversary is going to be made in simulated diamonds. And I'm super excited to debut it. And hopefully I'll have a chance, Rumi, to see you this summer. If we can get over to Greece, we're not sure if we can. I would love to spend some time with you, and then also hopefully you'll be able to come out to China or wherever we hold the World Finals this year, which we're going to make that announcement on July 1st.
It will be nice, of course, like every time. One of the most precious things is that we became friends and family, and then we see each other almost every year. This is one of the most precious things in our community.
I know, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. I'm so lucky to have just such a collection of beautiful women around me. All of you inspire me so much. And for those of you who had a chance to watch this interview, this is the beautiful Dr. Rumyana Marinova, literally a princess of all princesses. And I know Dolores is saying, yes, she is. And so, Rumi, thank you so much. I know that it's probably getting late over in Bulgaria. I send you many, many kisses. Stay safe. Thank you for working on those front lines, but be safe as you re-enter your world of dentistry with this COVID. And to all of you, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next Monday on Self-Love Diamonds with the Duchess and the Doctor. I'm Dr. Tracy. Have a great Monday and a great week. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rumi. Love you. Love you.